because this video, I guess, is an unboxing of a power head. But what's cool about this power head is it can do a reverse flow into your under gravel filter. So it's a sponge filter that will then pump down under the gravel filter and do it that way, which is kind of cool. You could do that with just by hooking up your canister filter, but this is a nice indirect way. So like, if you want extra filtration, but you don't want to create extra flow from the relatively powerful power head, that's quite a bit of flow push around your tank, and so it's a cool, unique way of getting some extra filtration. And this is from Marineland, and as far as I could tell, this was available in 2006, but I don't think you could buy it anymore. I'm almost positive you can't buy it anymore. I was at my local pet shop. It's kind of an older pet shop. It's got some of the older stuff. So if there's things that you guys want that you can't find anymore, leave a comment and maybe I can find it for you at my shop and somehow mail it to you and get it to you. Reverse flow power head. The Penguin power head sponge filters pumps pre-filtered, freshly oxygenated water down to the uplift tube through the deepest layers of the gravel bed. This delivers vital oxygen, biological filtration site for growth and proliferation of Spira, the bacteria responsible for nitrification in aquatic systems. So yeah, it's pretty cool, right? They're sort of onto the accelerating your biofiltration. Pretty simple. Comes with a pre-filter sponge. For back in the day, this is pretty advanced. I'd probably get rid of this one. It's a little coarse, which is fine. And I don't think you're going to lose any shrimp or any little fish through this, because it's not like they're being sucked in. They'd really have to work their way in, and then they'd have to really work their way through this to get in. So I don't think you're going to really suck up anything in this coarse filter, but I would still probably just get a new one, this finer one here, and just maybe have to pop the hole there because it's just shy of kind of really seating nicely. But so that's how that is, right? And then I was hoping for more of a direct, like up here, but you just basically go here, and that's that. So they really just kind of retrofitted the power head. They didn't get too fancy with the adaptation. Even this, so it then comes with the deflector, which basically just sits over like that, pretty easy. And then you just add. It comes with this part, and then this is the uplift tube, and so you basically just press that on, and then you have your sponge, and then that would sit on your uplift. I kind of got the camera a little close, so let's see if I can maybe just show you guys. So when I do my under gravel, I always cut these out, and I would probably finish cutting that out a little bit. You can't cut the whole thing out because you got to leave it for enough to mount your tube, otherwise it's not going to lock in. And I know all of them are a little bit different, but so yeah, there you go. You do it like that, and then this actually has a bracket so that you're not just hanging on there. It comes with a little bracket right here. Can't really move the camera, but I can. And then this will just hang on the back of your tank, and then this is adjustable. And then of course your uplift tube's adjustable, right? You can get longer ones for whatever. This is for a 10-gallon tank, so it's not too long. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. It's pretty cool, huh? I thought this would be kind of cool because what you could do, well, maybe it's not the best idea, but yeah, so this is how you replenish your under gravel filter substrate with new organic material. You could run this, depending on what you have in your tank, you would just run this without the sponge, right? And you'd probably put this on as a strainer. And then this is how you would like fill, you could put organic matter back under your under gravel. You could take some fine particulate and just let this take it and then shove it back down and hopefully be caught by the gravel bed. And then you can, or just run it however, you know, run it for a year like this, and you'd build up your substrate from below. And then you would push off the various, you know, nothing would really collect on the surface, so to speak. You know, honestly, there's not enough push really in this to prevent waste from settling on the gravel bed anyway. It's not like it's going to like push off. It's just that you would be feeding your under gravel from a different direction and maybe locking in some of the organic matter from below. Not that you'd be shedding it from the top. It's not really that dramatic of a pump. You know, some people might just want to run this, you know, you could have a big tank and then this is your filter bed, right? You could put a plant on top of it, but you'd be running you know, a normal gravel substrate and then having this as an addition to your filtration, right? So you wouldn't be running an under gravel, maybe 10% of your tank. You'd have an under gravel 20% or 50% of your tank. You'd be running an under gravel, and you wouldn't have to run you know, the whole bed, and in that way you don't have to worry about disturbing your substrate and blah 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 blah. And you can have a mud floor and then get this bonus, because really, if you're going to overstock your tank, the key to overstocking your tank is to have plenty of ammonia filtration. And what a great way to do it than through 4 or 5 inches of gravel that you have a plant growing in, that, you know, the waste, because if you had a smaller one like this, then you would really be attracting a lot of that waste. You might be able to say to yourself, you know what, I am generating enough suction down or even in through this way that you'd be creating some kind of positive filtration where it's literally pulling stuff from the water column down into the gravel, building a substrate, digesting those you know, toxic elements, and then reincorporating it into the biocycle of the aquarium. You know, you could do that with a 10 by 10 in a 75-gallon tank, let's say, or a 55-gallon tank, you know, and then really bring to life the under gravel filtration and what it was always meant to be, which was a tremendous amount of surface area to harbor that digestive bacteria. Yeah, so, you know, in one ways I'm saying, like, don't give up on the under gravel. Here's a throwback from the past, which is, you know, was all about that concept of, you know, bringing back and increasing biologic activity. And so, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to show you that. Leave a comment if you want to talk. Maybe leave a like if you think this was kind of a cool video. All right, see you around.